Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Message. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is super recent. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I don't know, the time just slipped past me. And before I realized it was 7 o'clock. And then I'm looking for everybody that's on Instagram. I need you to jump over to my YouTube page. Jump over to YouTube so I can see your comments, because I really can't figure out how I can see when I'm live on here. But I missed your comments anyway if you're commenting. So I want you guys to join in, interact, be a part of the show. Before I get into anything, I'd like to thank all my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers. Thank you for taking this journey with me. For April, it'll be 4 years. So Lord willing, 4 years, almost 4 years into this. You can catch it now. Okay, now I'm not on the radio, so you're not catching me in the country. But you know what? God has a plan. Everything happens for a reason. But you can catch Tea Time with Bunky live every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Yeah, I need you Instagrammers to jump on over to YouTube, Tea Time with Bunky. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and the different radio platforms. Since it's no longer political season, we're not doing Political Tuesday right now. Hey, Vanessa, we're not doing Political Tuesday right now, but every now and again, there'll be something political that jumps up. So I need you to stay tuned, be aware. Also, I would like to thank my participants in the giveaway that I had for Christmas. It was a sporadic thing. I gave away two $50 Visa gift cards for Christmas, but it ended up being a Cash App and cash. So either way, you don't know what God's gonna lay on my heart. So I think you need to tune in, follow, and always hit that alert button so you can be a part of this. A quick political thing. I just want to know if anybody knew that Trump was trying to take back the Panama Canal. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, trying to take back Panama Canal, and he's crazy. So I don't really want to talk about him. And I want to give a special shout out to Mountain Grove Dental on North Street in Monticello, because let me tell you, a sister was in a crisis, and they were the only ones who were able to help me. They were the only ones, and they helped me, and they're amazing. Mountain Grove Dental on North Street in Monticello. So my guest tonight, Miss Soléya. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Okay. 28-year-old, uniquely gifted vocalist has captivated audiences with her creative writing, soulful flow, and distinctive sound that resonates deeply with listeners. Her music not only tells stories, but also conveys her authentic emotions and perspective on life experiences. She was born and raised in New York. Soléya discovered her passion for singing and music naturally, nurtured by her upbringing and her involvement in her church's praise team. Won't God do it? Yes, he will. Her performances there distinguished her as a rare talent, blending spirituality and artistry in a way that inspired many. Her name, Soléya, is derived from the Haitian Creole word for sun and inspired by her childhood nickname Sunshine. Reflects her warm, radiant personality. I think you all see that. I kind of got a glimpse of it. She embodies this light not only in her music, but also in her daily life, uplifting her family, friends, and devoted fans. Soléya continues to shine brightly, touching hearts, spreading positivity through her artistry and everyday endeavors. So without further ado,
hello.
guys, welcome. So welcome.
Thank you.
My apologies first and foremost. The little asterisk over the E, I couldn't figure out how to do it.
It's okay.
So that's why it's not there. No disrespect ever. It's just that I couldn't figure it out.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So how are you? How you feeling?
I'm good. Can't complain. Just
Okay.
happy to be living and moving.
Praise team, huh? You was part of the praise team?
Yes, I was.
Okay. All right. I mean, that this wasn't even part of my questions or anything, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, she was on the praise team because I love gospel music. That's my thing right there.
Yeah.
So you grew up in the church, Newburgh.
No, Plattekill.
No.
It did start as Newburgh, but majority of my life it was Plattekill. I started at New Beginners. I was
Okay.
on the choir in New Beginners though, and then once I went to New Day Tabernacle in Plattekill, New York. Then I was on the praise and worship team and became a praise and worship leader there.
Oh, you were a leader. Takes a
Yeah.
special. All right, that voice. Listen, I went to your page, but we'll get into that. So the beginning. Okay, so we know that it started with the praise and worship. We're gonna do your little journey, right?
Yeah.
Started in the church, but what inspired you to take this path?
Going through life, I've been through a lot ever since, a child. I've been through a heck of a lot. And so I just wanted to inspire people, and let people know that, it's not just gospel music. I love gospel music. Obviously, that's
Right,
how I was raised off and what I was raised off. But I wanted to pull other listeners in to know that with our music nowadays, meaning like the generation right now, it's morely based on sex and all of that. So I'm just trying to show that there's more than that. We don't got to sing about sex, we don't got to sing about money, we don't got to sing about all of that. There's different things that we can talk about and
right.
inspire people. So that's what took me that way.
That way. Okay, look, we're gonna take a quick second. Wait, if I can find it, one quick second. We'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're back. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. Listen, now I love that you mentioned how your music doesn't reflect like most people's music. It's not sexual, it's not about violence, it's not about drug, it's not about hardcore street stuff. And
Right.
I love that you can sing about things um that don't reflect that, because you know what, it's really annoying. It really is,
Very
because
much so.
everybody's not like that, you know.
Exactly.
And yeah, so since you mentioned it, I said I went and I saw a couple, I saw a couple of your videos, right? You
Yes.
have you I was like, yo, okay. All right. Right. So your most recent is that girl the most recent featuring Frank Benz?
Yes, that's my most recent drop. Two songs. I have Cupid's Puppet that's also out as well. That's the most recent, but I've also dropped that girl this year as well.
Okay. Because you say in there, you say in it, you can look, but you won't find no one like me here in this world. I said, okay,
Okay.
because there are a lot of people. See, I paid attention. There are a lot of people that can relate to that. It seems as if, this is just my opinion, it
Hmm.
seems as if, you know, people out there, they're looking for their person, right? They're looking for their person, but they don't give everyday people like us a chance, because they're looking at the ones that sing about all the extra, you know,
Right.
the ones that, Lord, okay, how can I say this and not say it wrong? That aren't out there showing everything God gave them.
Exactly.
As my grandma would say, leave something to the imagination.
Right.
And your song, I was watching the video. I said, yo, she is confident. Were you always that confident?
I believe so. I did struggle growing up being dark skinned. I think that was a big thing back then. Us dark skinned girls weren't getting that much love.
Right.
So other than that, my parents were definitely supportive in that area,
Mhm.
letting me know that I was beautiful and but like I said, the boys was making me feel some type of way. um, but
And I don't
getting
know what you
older,
consider dark skin, because I was considered dark skin.
I I could see that.
Yeah, we didn't pass. I didn't pass the brown paper bag.
Yeah, and it really wasn't a brown people thing back then. It was just if you light skin, you light skin, and if you
Yeah.
dark skin, you dark skin. So,
Yeah.
um, I definitely struggled then. Also, I would say with my weight, I was never really like a big girl, but I've always been thick.
Hmm.
So in the song, you can also hear that I say, cause I'm thick, not bony,
Yes, you
um,
did.
and that's not, knocking anyone that is skinny, but it's just for me and my personal, you
Okay.
know, trials and
In your
tribulations.
journey. Right.
So, overall, I came up with that song, just to promote and uplift women that are going through different things that I may have gone through as well.
And I encourage people to go listen to it, you guys. You can catch it on YouTube. Go follow her
Yes.
at Soléya 6.0.
6.0.
6.6.0. I'm so old. 6.0. Go follow her so you can catch these videos. There was Red Dot. Where did that come from? Because I'm gonna tell you my interpretation of it. I listened to it. I said, wait a minute. Is she telling this girl that she saw her man that's now getting ready to be her man because she's taking him from him? I'm like, what is going? Was that what it was about? What was Red Dot about?
So I'm currently married now. To long story short,
Okay.
my husband's ex-girlfriend, when we first started talking, that was way back. We started talking maybe like 5-6 years ago. His ex-girlfriend was just not trying to let go of him, and she was bad for him, really was.
Okay.
And she was like following me on Instagram and like on secret pages. I would block that page, and then all of a sudden she would come back. She was always texting him, asking him like if he could stop by. There was just a lot going on. So I was just like, girl, you gotta go. Okay, you messed up, I'm here now. So
Okay.
go and do your thing, because now it's me.
So you were already seeing him. I
We
didn't
were
know
like,
who it was about, but I'm like,
yeah, we were like friends. He was
okay,
my best friend. He's still my best friend,
that's
But
so sweet.
it was strictly just best friends, and
Uh-huh.
we both had like a little thing for each other. And like I said, she just kept popping back up and like trying to tell me that like I'm gonna get my man back. And I'm like, girl, I'm
She
not even
said
trying
that
to.
to you?
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna get him back, and you could just go on and do your thing. And like I said, she wasn't good for him at all.
Okay.
I I came up, elevated his life. He came up, elevated mine too as well. But it was a better fit for me and him. And so it was just like I said, a lot going on, a lot of
Mhm.
drama. I'm not a dramatic type of girl. I don't like being in drama.
Right.
So she really had me outside of my character. So like I said, I made the song to just kind of release my feelings towards the
Okay.
situation, because I was like, girl, like I said, hell no. You could tell, go, okay.
Yes, you did. I was like, this is crazy. I was trying to figure it out. Okay. People really need to go and subscribe to your page so they can hear the
Yes.
different songs, because it's not, I don't know if it was that, no, it was that girl, and I didn't write it down. There was a part in the song where, to me, little words are curses, like, when you grow up in the church, little words, and
Yes.
you didn't even say it, you spelled it out. I said, oh, okay. So I was paying attention.
Yes. And honestly, even with that part, because a lot of people, I get some controversy with that, definitely because I grew up in the church. So, I have a couple of my church goers that be like, you was cussing. And I'm like, no, I
No,
wasn't.
you were
So how I interpret that, for those that take it that way, they can. If you feel like you that girl and you want to spell it out, spell it out.
right.
For me, it was morely like, okay, think about having on a hot, sunny day, a nice glass of sugar honey iced tea that your grandma came and brought out,
Uh-huh.
and you outside playing, and she's like, come on, guys, come get your tea. Come get. That's how I took it. Because once you take that first drink after being hot and playing
Yes.
outside,
everything.
it's like, it's so refreshing. I
Yeah.
love it. So that's really how I took it. But it was a play on words, that's what
I
artists
liked
do
it.
as well. Yeah.
It was good. It was really good. So I don't know what people are talking about. That was really good.
Thank you.
Now, who told you the meaning of your name? Did your parents tell you the meaning of your name, or was it purposefully like?
No. This is a name I came up with. It's not my, born and raised name.
Oh, this ain't your government.
No.
Okay. All right.
But so when I was trying to figure out a name for myself, it was in between Sunshine, because again, that was my childhood nickname. And
Okay.
then I was like, I need to figure something else out. I know in Spanish, I think it's soul, in Spanish. And I was like, well,
Okay.
I'm not Spanish, so I don't want to do that. And I was like, well, I'm Haitian. So I looked up how to say it in Haitian Creole, and it's Soleil. No, I
Okay.
added the because I thought it was cute. So it's like Soléya. So
Okay.
okay.
Well, it is. It's a nice name. I thought it was your real name. I was like, oh well, they really put some thought into her name. Like that's just.
Yeah.
But it's a I want to ask you a question about that. 1 second, it's gonna be quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And welcome back to Tea Time with Bunky. So having that name, creating that name, right?
Yeah.
So you created that, all the positivity around it, sunshine and stuff. How has that influenced you as an artist and as a person? Has that influenced you? How you present yourself?
I won't really say it influenced me, because it was always me, and then I was provided the name by other people.
Okay.
That's how people felt like I brought light to their lives. So I mean,
Okay.
I feel like it just pushed me on. My big saying that I always go by is shine on. Um and then my fans are also my sun rays. So you help me to keep shining on and still be Soleya. Yeah. So
So your fans are your sun rays, like the beehive. Your fans have a name?
yeah.
Yo, that's when you know you big. When your fans have a name. Okay. All
Yes.
right. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you something because, like I said, I was all in your stuff.
Yes, go ahead.
And I hit this on number 3, touchy topics with Lay on Tuesday.
Yes.
I said, wait a minute. I said, okay, she does. I said, I don't know if this is a podcast or if this is just her talking, but it was to hit on number 3. That was serious.
Mm-hmm.
The vulnerability, the openness. Where did that decision come from? Because I remember I didn't have a guest this night, and I don't know, it just happened. I did a really open show like that with just me, but it took a lot. So what, were you afraid? What brought that about?
The touchy topics in general, or is this a certain topic?
This specific topic, and this one was about like molestation, like in the families and stuff like that people don't talk about. And
so just to kind of tie it all in, the reason why I started touchy topics, and I am going to get back to it, I just got a lot going on in life, but the reason why I did is because I just needed to find a place to release overall. This is something that a lot of people don't know about me, and so I want my fans to know more about me. So I figured this will kind of give people intel, because a lot of people just think because I am sunshine and I give off all these, like, that I don't have anything going on wrong in my life. And so I just wanted to, like you said, give it a moment of vulnerability to let people know that, I've been going through all of my life, but, I still shine on and persevere through it. And then also just to create a platform for someone that also watches me that might be young, to know that it's okay to talk about it, because I was definitely afraid and worried of talking, especially because it was amongst the family. I was worried to talk about it. So like I said, it's just really everything I try to do is to try to help promote women and whomever to speak, Like,
Mhm.
you don't have to hold it all in. You don't have to just wear that mask and that smile on
Right.
your face. There's always someone that you can talk to.
Now, after you did that, right? Because I know, family is real funny.
Right.
They really they don't believe in let's keep our business in the house. You know the rules. Let's keep our
Right.
business. And it doesn't matter that it's killing somebody basically because they're
Right.
walking around with this trauma inside. Once you spoke about it and you put it out there, because you put it out there, how did you feel?
It was a release. It was
Okay.
honestly a blessing that I felt like it was needed to speak on. Like I said, not even just for myself, but just for other people that are going through it. Because
Right.
again, some people feel like, I'm gonna mess up. That's how I felt growing up. Definitely when I was younger, I'm gonna mess something up. Like in the family, we're all knitted close, and this is gonna be bad for the whole family. So it's just like I felt like I could give somebody else that release as well to know that it's okay.
Right. Because you'll be surprised. Um, People will be surprised. Like I have conversations like that. And it's to help somebody else. Like I
Right.
feel like some of the things that we go through in life that God brings us through, it's not for us, which sounds
I agree.
crazy for some people. It's so you can help somebody else.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm glad that you're on this side of it now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You didn't let it break you because some people it can break them. And I'm
Right.
glad you didn't. You write it in songs. That's your release, right?
Right.
Songs and not bad songs. They're not okay. Now, okay. What is your process? I mean, like I had to speak about that because I saw that. I'm like, I just need to talk about that.
Yeah. Of course.
Get back into it though. Just after things simmer down a little bit,
Yes.
because that's really good. People need to have those conversations. But when
Thank
you get into, let's go back to your music. What does your creative process looks like? Like, how do you like come up with a song and then put it together? Because you made that girl,
you. Uh-huh.
you brought it to life. So, what does that creative process like that looks like to someone who has not a creative bone in their body? How does that work?
To someone who doesn't have a creative bone.
That's me. I'm talking about
No,
myself.
no, no, I know. I'm also speaking for other people as well.
Okay.
I typically just in reality, God has given me this gift.
Mhm.
So it just comes to me. But sometimes there are times where I have to figure things out and then let God, put the other pieces together.
Right.
But naturally, it comes to me. There are times that I do need to figure it out,
Mhm.
and what I do is just break down the words. Like how I said when I was writing the sugar honey iced tea, I was like, I know for sure people are gonna probably take that the wrong way, but
Mhm.
my mind is thinking beyond that. I'm thinking
Right.
about my grandma bringing me a nice glass drink and how refreshing it is.
Right.
Um, it's the similes and the metaphors for me. It's very big. I started off doing poetry before I actually started writing my music.
Okay.
So and then I just made the poem songs.
Mhm.
So that's really my breakdown. I like to really dig and dive into the words that I'm actually saying.
Because you also have a couple of acoustic ones on your page. People
Yeah.
need to go to your page so they can see what I'm talking about. I
Yes.
was like, you just sitting up there sing. I mean, you're just sitting there singing, and the guy in the back on the piano just playing, and you're just singing. I'm like, but did they practice this? Like, what? How did this happen?
With that team, it was a one like okay, so what he did was I guess throughout the weeks I paid him to do the whole situation to collaborate. And so he was listening to the songs, trying to get the vibe. I guess he also sent it out to his team as well. And
Mhm.
then as soon as we got into the spot, which was in Peekskill, New York,
Okay.
we just went. Um, we did it maybe like two times and then went
Okay.
on to the next song.
Okay.
So he pieced it together and everything. That's kind of particularly
Oh, where'd she go? she she's still there because I see her name, but I don't know if her phone died. Let's see. And this right now is when I really need to have commercials. I have to update my commercials. Well, it's time for a break anyway. So it's time for a break anyway. So let me take a
Okay.
quick break.
Okay.
And welcome back to Tea Time. I said she's there. I see her name.
That's my dad trying to call me.
Oh, I hate when people do that. I'll be like, I got a show or whatever, and then they call me. I'm like, y'all don't pay me any attention. Nobody listens.
Exactly. What was I saying? I completely forgot. I was trying to.
We were talking about no. We were talking about how their process works, how you paid him, and working with the teams, and you did it in 2 takes, and then peak
I was
scale.
saying it's very easy for me to do because of the years of praise and worship. When you're doing praise and worship, you got to be on spot. As a leader, I was taking over for like those that were joining the praise and worship team. So if they were making mistakes, during on a Sunday, or they just, you have your moments. We're all human where they don't forgot the words or whatever the case may be. I always would have to jump right in. And so that on spot music, acoustic is very easy for me.
I know that was annoying. How you gonna be up there standing in front of a congregation and you don't know the words? Come on.
It happens,
I know, but that's Dad calling again. So Leah, tell Dad that you are on an interview conversation right now. She probably like, Dad, I'm on the phone. I don't know. Should I do a commercial? I'm gonna do an old commercial. You guys, I'll be right back. Hi, this is Bunky from Tea Time with Bunky Podcast Radio. I'm inviting you to tune in to Tea Time with Bunky every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for enlightening discussions, empowering stories, and dialogues. Trust me, you want to hear them. On Tea Time with Bunky, no conversation is too big, no conversation is too small. We have conversations from inspiring stories of triumph and survivor tales to discussion on politics, promoting your local businesses, and exploring everyday life topics. Trust me, this podcast is your safe space for open dialogue, healing, and self-discovery. Doesn't get any more real than having a hot flash. Hello, the fan. So I invite you to tune in on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these conversations that matter most to you. I will see you there. Hey, everybody, and she's back.
Oh my gosh, my dad. I just texted him like, I'm on live. I can't hear you, by the way.
Oh, wait. I don't know why.
I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, my volume's
up. I hear
up.
you.
No, my volume's up. I can't hear you though. I see your lips moving.
Wait a minute. Unmute, mute. How about now?
I can't hear.
Probably.
Should I go out and try to come back in?
Yeah, go out and come back in. No? Yeah, go out, come back in.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay. And for those that just saw the commercial and you might have seen it for the first time, and I was talking about hot flashes and different things. Well, there was a time a couple of months ago, not too long ago, I was struggling with hot flashes really, really, really bad. Hello, I'm a woman of a particular age. This is what we go through. And I was trying out different things and looking for different things because I didn't want to be on hormone replacement therapy. And I found this stuff called Minnow from the O Positive Women's line. I'm telling you, ladies, don't suffer with this thing. I would never be in a hoodie if I had never found that brand. I don't get paid for this, so don't think I'm trying to promote them and get $1. No, the O Positive Women's Supplement line. It's amazing. Anybody that knows me and have been around me, watch me suffer with my fans around my neck. I got a fan over here right now. I have a fan behind me, but neither one of them is on. So go women, ladies, because I know ladies watch my show. Ladies about my age, 54 plus. Hello. Go. O Positive. That's O Positive. It's spelled out positive. Or is it O plus? Lord, I don't remember. It's on the other side. But listen, they have a whole women's line for everything because it's not just hot flashes. If you want to know more about the hot flashes and all that, go back to one of my old shows. I did a live in-studio audience show. I'm on live in-studio audience show, and we talked about menopause. It was the best show ever. I enjoyed it. What I think happened, I think when her dad called her and it threw her out, it messed up her mic. So I really think that's what happened, but she'll be back. And if you guys have any questions for her, ask them, throw them out there now so I can ask her. Happy holidays. Oh, thank you, Nelly. Happy holidays to you too. We got to talk. Miss your shows. I've been here. I've just been going through some changes. Some revamping of things. Like I said, I'm not on the radio anymore. And I'm not on the TV because God has a different type of plan, and that's how that works. But here's my guess. Let's see.
My dad got me hot.
I said what probably happened was when you got kicked off, it messed up your mic, and so you had to come back on to reboot.
Yes.
Oh, you were fine. I had them going while I told them if they had any questions to ask, whatever. Okay, so we got that. You all right?
Yeah, my dad just got me hot. I'm like, oh my gosh, Dad.
I love them dads. Let me ask you. Okay, feedback. What type of feedback have you gotten from your fans and supporters about the song and the video? Did they like it? Did they?
I get really good feedback from both the song and the video. I have been getting recently that people want me to do more inspirational music. Like, I don't know if you've heard the song Blessings Fall. People
Not
want
yet.
Okay. Definitely tap in and tune into that. People just want me to do more inspirational music. I definitely was on a kick of doing whatever came out of my life. But I do want to get back into more inspirational music. So that is on the come up as well.
Okay, Vanessa wants to know, what is your definition of being successful in the music industry? That's a good question.
For me right now, I guess you could say it's me making a little bit more money off of it. Other than that, what I'm doing now is successful in general.
Right.
There's people that are not at where I am. And meaning in the ways of being able to, like I said, perform on spot. There's people that aren't able to make music on spot, meaning write songs on spot. So I believe I am growing, and I feel like growth is better than anything, if you get what I'm saying.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah. But everybody want a little money out of what they love to do.
Well, absolutely. Because creating it isn't free. Like, people need it constant money. And to make money is always a super plus. But if I've learned with this platform that it's doing what I love. So as I watch people starting to enjoy more the show, like, that's success to me.
Yeah.
True. When I make some money, I will be happy as what. But right now, just being able to do what God gave me, I'm happy with that. So I feel like I'm successful. I'm not rich. I'm not even nothing. But anyway, I'm successful. But people wanted you, like, the inspirational music. Like, people, you said inspirational music. Did they say, like, what does inspirational music look like? Is that what you're feeling? Like, what?
More of uplifting music. I feel like that's what people expect from me because, again, I'm sunshine. And so I get it. And I receive it. I appreciate every, feedback that I do receive from people, especially my sun rays. And so I'm not
your
ever
sun rays. I love it. The sun rays. Okay.
So yeah, I'm never mad at it. And I also take it into consideration of what people know well. So I'm down for inspirational, EP, a couple of them. It also uplifts me as well. So, listening to my own music. Sometimes I got to put my own song on and be like, come on, girl, what'd you tell them?
Yes, you have to encourage yourself sometimes. You have to encourage yourself. We'll be right back. Look, we'll be right back in 1 second. Welcome back to Tea Time with Bunky. Like, it's really quick, right? It's like, whoa. For people that don't know, when you're watching and you're like, why is there a black screen? It's because when I was doing the television, or if I, not if, when, because I speak into existence, when I get
Right.
back on television,
Okay.
I have my blackouts already. So they'll take the blackouts and put whatever commercials that they want to put in, and I don't have to do any altering or changing of my show. So that's why I'm going to continue the blackouts. I've learned so much from the BGN, and I appreciate everything I learned from them. But I got the inspirational. I got it. Yeah, encouraging
Yes.
yourself while you're encouraging others.
Right.
Who's feeding into you? Because you're pouring into people. Do you
Yes.
have people pouring into you?
My friends, my family, and my sun rays.
Yes.
That's what I said. They give me the ability to continue to shine on. Like I said, that's my big slogan. Shine on no matter what.
Who gave them the sun rays? Who gave them that name? How do you come up with it?
Me.
Okay.
I'm thinking about me being sunshine, Soleya,
They're
sunshine.
your rays.
And what actually illuminates the stuff,
Okay.
what gets it going, the sun rays. So I'm like, you guys pour into me for me to be able to pour back into you guys in the world.
I got to come up with something like that. I know
Definitely.
it goes with Bunky, but the sun. Okay. I love that though, because I instantly thought when you said the sun rays, I'm like the beehives. Like people really have names. Okay.
Definitely.
So from the beginning to now, right? You've been doing this for a little bit.
Yes.
How do you see your growth from the beginning to now? Do you see like a large growth or gradual?
Definitely a large growth. I used to be nervous when I was singing regular, gospel music in front of the church. Never was nervous. I feel like that was just me, giving God praise. 9 times out of 10, it was just me and him alone. Like,
Right.
everybody else is in
Love
the
it.
congregation,
Right.
but it's just me and him alone. Once I switched over to like the R&B and the inspirational music and stuff like that, that's when I'm like, there's people here. And
they're watching me, right?
Right. And so that's me learning how to connect with the actual crowd was really, really big for me. I get a lot of what is it called? I get a lot of for lack of better words, appreciation. There's a lot of people that commend me. That's the word for how I tap in with my fans or just the people that are in the crowd. I get a lot of people that come up to me and they're like, "Wow, you did an amazing performance." And like I said, it's because of how long I've been doing it, but then also it's just what I love to do. So it's like,
Right.
if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I love to uplift. Like while I was into Texas this year, I did a tour during the summer, and was it the summer? It felt like the summer because I was in Texas. But while I was in Texas, there was a few moms that were in the building, and when I sung that girl, I walked up to them and I said, "You are that girl. Don't you forget." Okay.
I know that just boosted their whole lives right there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the size, the age, the color,
Right.
you are that girl regardless, okay?
Right.
So I really do love to tap in, and I like I said, I get a lot of appreciation for it. Also the level of me writing, it has changed. Before wise, it would take me a little time. Now I write pretty fast. If I hear a beat, and I don't necessarily even have to have a beat anymore. I can just change the way I'm singing something to formulate towards the beat as well. So a lot of growth, a lot of growth. I also speak a lot more. Believe it or not, I don't like to speak. And my mom told me I need to stop saying that because you're putting it out there. But growing up, I was not a talker. I will sing you. I like to share this story a lot. When I was in elementary school, I had a big project, and I don't even know why in math class we had a project that we had to stand in front of the class and talk about numbers and stuff like that and the definition of that. I made it a whole song. And my teacher gave me an A plus extra credit. He was like, nobody has ever in all of my years of teaching I've known people that were in music and like to rap and like to sing, and no one has actually put that into their work. So yeah, I used to try to figure out any way to finagle that I didn't have to talk in front of anybody. So even with that, I've been talking a lot more, and even breaking down my songs before I actually perform them and actually explaining things to people. So I commend myself for that too, because like I said, when I first started, I would be like, the song is called That Girl, and sing it.
Well, I can picture that because I see, like back in the day, the singers used to do that. They'll be
Yeah,
walking across the stage and they'll be talking about the song and engaging with the audience, and then
right,
they bust out singing a song. But before they started singing it, after they explained it, everybody knew what was coming. So the
right.
anticipation was like, they're gonna sing my song. So that's
Right.
that's I don't do people do that still?
Not really, and
They
that's why I
lost the
said
art.
nobody really engages too much anymore.
Mhm.
They're just trying to get on the stage. More they just make their money, and then it's like, what am I really going to talk about when all I'm talking about is shaking booty and everything
Right,
else, drugs and stuff. You know,
right, right. You're right. So you
there's
can't
no
know
real
what you're doing
storyline to it.
there. And then they all sound the same.
Definitely do.
Everybody sounds the same. I'm like, I can get out there and bust a album with auto tune if that's the case. You
Okay.
know, like the time tells though when you're out there live and in person, like
Yeah.
how many of them could sing with just a piano player in the back? Like there was nothing there. Like you were just doing that. So
Exactly.
so kudos to you.
Thank you.
Um, so your songs are very relatable.
Yes.
Um, how's the music been a form of, especially after we talked about touchy topics, right? How
Yeah.
has your music been like or has it been of like a form of therapy or self-expression for you?
Absolutely.
Wait, before you answer that, you know what time it is. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Okay, so how has that been for you?
Um, Beautiful for me, for sure. I'm also creating a EP coming up next year. It's called Lamage. I went through a miscarriage earlier this year.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
haven't released. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason, you know.
Right,
God has His own plan.
right.
But even that, I haven't really seen anybody make. I think Beyonce has a song out, which a lot of people don't know. It's called Heaven. That was about her child that she had a miscarriage with. But there's
Beyonce?
not a lot of people that have music like that. So my plan is to put out an EP for my son Lamage. And then also an EP for my rainbow baby. So a
Right.
lot is
I didn't
coming.
want to mention your rainbow baby. After you mentioned that, I didn't know.
No, yes,
Um,
he's definitely on the way. His birthday is Valentine's Day, so
oh
that's a
wow.
blessing. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, I'm just excited about life, and it's definitely therapeutic, helping me get things out. That will also be a touchy topic. Just trying to figure out how to go about things because
Right.
I'm in it right now. If you get
Right.
what I'm saying.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Well, I subscribe, so I don't know if I hit alert, but I gotta hit alert. I think I
Okay.
hit alert. So yeah, because I definitely want to be on there when you start talking about that after the fact. That's after the fact.
Yes.
That's after the fact. Um, it's crazy. Like time is like gone. It's like gone. But what would you like to tell emerging artists, people who are just trying to get into this, and your fans, your sun rays, like what? What would you want them? Everybody can catch you. I have your information on the bottom, um, so they can catch you on Instagram. Go to the link tree. I always tell people go to link tree because that's where all your information is.
Right.
Instead of just doing everything like that.
Exactly.
Right. So everybody just go to her link tree. Soléya 6.0,
Yes.
and
Uh,
you can find all her stuff.
yes.
So I
Um,
learned that was important. So
the biggest thing for me, for somebody that is new trying to do this, is just to keep going. Like I
mhm.
said, I was I wouldn't say I feel like my music has always been good, but I feel like I've been able to tap more into incorporating the sound of this generation, which is, pulling more ears from this generation, but
Uh-huh.
also keep myself as well.
Okay.
So just keep going and evolve, be willing to evolve. I know a lot of people are sometimes stuck in their ways and stuck in what they think is the greatest, but
Right.
you don't know everything.
Right.
So be open to hear, like I said, I'm willing to listen to my sun rays, because in reality you're the listeners, so it's
Right.
just like I'm open to new things, new ideas. I love to hear new ideas. Doesn't mean I always got to go all the way with them, but I will
Right.
take it into consideration. um so definitely to keep pushing and shine on,
Right.
no matter what. There's a few, I can even admit that there's a few times I tried to try out for The Voice, which I'm going to continue to do.
You tried
Yeah.
out for The Voice?
Yeah, when they were doing
Okay.
it was during COVID. They were doing it online.
Okay.
I didn't receive the call back or whatever the email was, but that never discouraged me. So, I
Right.
will definitely at some point get back on there and try again. But, just keep going
Right.
overall,
So
no
that's the
matter
key
the
message.
discouragement.
Right. You can't let one no or two or three no's discourage you, because that next one could be that yes you've been waiting for. So
Exactly.
that's good. So what's next for you? What can people expect from you? What's coming down the road?
On New Year's Day,
New Year's Day.
we are dropping In Due Time. That is an EP. It will have That Girl on it. It will also have the song Cupid's Puppet that I haven't I released yet. Music video I'm actually doing this weekend on Sunday. Um, and then it has two other songs. There's a song called Wake Up, and then the other song is called Super Fact. To give a little backdrop or background behind the songs, we have Wake Up, which is first. That's basically talking about waking up and trying to get to the bag, getting my money. Like, this is what it's about. Fresh off the wake up, thinking I need to get this kick up. Yeah. Okay. We all need our money.
We do. Everybody, yeah, you need that money. The only way you're gonna survive.
That vibe is just like I said, uplifting. Let's go, let's get it, let's go, let's strive, let's not stop.
That's
Like
like
I
an
said,
anthem. That like an anthem.
it could be. It
Okay.
is mine. I do wake
Okay.
up in the morning sometimes, like, let me play Wake Up, because today I'm feeling a little down, but we know what we got to do today.
Right. Exactly.
um that girl is about uplifting females, uplifting yourself,
Yeah.
uplifting honestly anybody. I've heard plenty. I'm also a nanny right now.
Uh-huh.
I have a young boy, 11. He's about to turn 12. That's why I was a little iffy. But
Uh-huh.
he goes, "Cause I'm that boy." Okay, so it's for whoever.
So you be around him singing. You be just singing.
Yes, he's heard my music. I've also given them. I have like t-shirts and stuff, so they've also gotten my little merch and stuff like that. So
Okay. Where
he
could,
loves that song.
where could they get your merch?
Right now I have it posted up on my Instagram. And
Okay.
so if you wanted to get a t-shirt from Instagram, I have little keychains. I don't think I posted my keychains, but I definitely, every event that I have, I normally have my merch out and ready to go as well. So if you're on and in tune with my pages, you'll see that the little events pop up.
Yeah. You
Feel
do
free
have a lot
to,
of stuff popping up.
yes.
I'm like, she's everywhere. I'm like, she's doing that. That's why when I found out you were pregnant, I was like, she's not sitting down. How is she doing all of this stuff?
I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, you're out there. Like, you out there in those streets. You're out there doing it. Look, I don't even know how to do it right. How do you do it? Like, but you making your money. What are you making your money?
She said, "Just give me my money."
Give it to you. So
Right.
So before I let you go, is there anything you want to say? I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule and everything you have going on, and just talk with us. I don't have tea time with Bunky people names like the sun rays, but now I'm going to think of something. I'm going to.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is to shine on. That really
Mhm.
I stand on it. Like
Okay.
stamped, shine on no matter what you go through. Like I said, I've been molested by multiple, family members. A lot that people don't know.
Right.
Um, I've just recently went through a miscarriage that also happened. That was early February of this year.
Up, look, and her father done called her again. Her father. I'm like, her father done called her again.
No, this is somebody else. I don't even know. It said scam likely. They're trying to
Okay.
get me. But overall, just shine on. We're all gonna have our trials and tribulations.
Right.
It does seem like when you're in the storm that there's no way out, but with
Yes.
God, just know that He is going to get you out of it. You may gotta sit for a little while and
Right.
learn. Take that time out to learn what's going on around you, the situation. Learn
Right.
as much as you can, but God
Right.
gonna let you out of that storm. So
Yes.
the
You're
sun
gonna get
will
out.
come
It
and
it
shine.
is. The sun is going to shine with all the rays. It's
Right,
going to come. Oh,
right.
I appreciate you. For those, like I said, you can catch the Time with Bunky on Thursdays, 7 p.m. Next week, I have Domingo Ramos from Hope Alive 845. I don't know, you ever heard of Hope Alive 845?
I think I have actually.
Yeah, that's an agency that have brought a lot of closure to people who have missing family members. It's an agency. So the founder of that, he'll be on next week. So Hope
Nice.
Alive 845, Domingo Ramos will be on. I have some great shows coming up. Like I said, Tea Time is revamping. I'm going back to my roots. Sometimes, like Jonathan McReynolds says, the singer, and love him. Sometimes you got to go back to basics.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going back to the basics. So I appreciate you all
Thank
so
you.
much. I appreciate you once again. You take care of
Appreciate you
yourself.
too.
February 14th is right around the corner. Right around the
Yes, it
corner.
is.
All right. So you all tell a friend, like, share, follow, and subscribe. Also, make sure you go to her LinkedIn, her Linktree page. That way
Yeah.
you can see all of her information. So you can go to her proper links and subscribe like that.
just
That way.
just so you guys know, the easiest way to get to my link tree, I figured out this, explain that. If you go to my Instagram, which is Soléya 6.0, there's a link in my bio. You click that, and that is my link tree. That is the easiest way, so that you don't have to actually type it in. You could just
Uh-huh.
go to my bio on
Go to her
Instagram and click
Instagram.
it.
Go to her
Yes.
bio. So that's what people be saying. Go to the link in my bio.
Yes.
Because I be trying to figure that out too. I'm like, what? I don't have a bio. So
Definitely create a bio and just
I
put
do.
that link right in
I have
there.
that in there. My link tree is there, but I didn't know that was
Okay.
my bio.
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm learning. All right. You guys have a great night. I gotta go get ready to call in the Bible study. So I will
Yes.
thank you all. Vanessa, I know I'm a
Th-
mess. I'm a mess.
Thank you so much.
That
Oh, it
there's
does
one
hearts.
purple
That
heart.
is so cute.
Look, we fancy. All right. I will talk to you later. I'll
Talk
check in
to
with
you.
you. You all have a great night.